All right, folks, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into a face-off for the ages. The New York Yankees versus the Los Angeles Dodgers.
One for the history books, no doubt.
Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, baseball, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But what's so special about this particular rivalry?
That's what we're here to uncover.
This is so much more than just hits, runs, and errors, folks. We're talking about a rivalry that's like a mirror to America itself.
It's fascinating, really. East Coast versus West Coast, old school versus new school.
Tradition versus change, you name it, it's all there. But you know what really blows my mind?
What's that?
The sheer star power on both sides. I mean, we're talking about teams stacked with legends.
Oh, absolutely. Think about the Yankees. You've got Babe Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT himself.
The man who practically reinvented the home run.
No doubt about it. Ruth's impact on the game and on the Yankees' image is undeniable.
He really set the stage for this idea of the Yankees as this powerhouse, this unstoppable force.
A force that perhaps people love to hate, especially if you were rooting for, say, the Dodgers.
You got that right. And speaking of the Dodgers, they've got their own Hall of Fame lineup.
Oh, absolutely. You can't talk Dodgers without mentioning Jackie Robinson, Sandy Koufax.
Don Drysdale. These guys weren't just players, they were icons.
Exactly. And it's interesting how each of these players represents a different chapter in baseball's evolution.
So it's not just about their individual talents, but the eras they represent.
Precisely. And that's what makes those World Series clashes between these two teams so captivating.
Oh, man, those World Series. You know, the Yankees dominated early on. They had those back-to-back wins in 36 and 37.
Talk about establishing a dynasty.
But then came 1955.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
55. A year that Dodgers fans will never forget.
The Dodgers finally broke through, taking down those seemingly invincible Yankees.
It was monumental. And I think it meant even more because this was just after the Dodgers moved from Brooklyn to Los Angeles.
It was like this symbol of the West Coast coming into its own, challenging the East Coast establishment.
And remember, this was happening right as the civil rights movement was gaining momentum.
Wow, you're right. It makes you see that Dodgers victory in a whole new light.
Absolutely. It was a win that resonated with so many people who were yearning for change, for a break from the old ways of doing things.
And speaking of change, how can we forget what Jackie Robinson did, breaking the color barrier in 1947?
It's hard to overstate how important that moment was, not just for baseball, but for America.
A true turning point in history.
It challenged people to confront their prejudices and to see the game and the world in a new way.
Amazing how a sports rivalry can be a lens for understanding such profound social change, isn't it?
It really is, and we're just getting started. It really is, and that's just scratching the surface. I mean, think about it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, we've only talked about Jackie Robinson so far, but this rivalry has seen so much.
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, it spans decades. It's seen the civil rights movement, the rise of all this new technology.
And it's still going strong.
Exactly. It's crazy how much American society has changed just in the lifetime of this one rivalry.
It's true. It's wild to think about. Like, you could almost trace the evolution of America itself by following the Yankees and the Dodgers.
You really could. And that's what makes this so much more than just a rivalry, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a story that's woven into the fabric of our country. It's about so much more than who wins or loses on the field.
It really is. It's a reflection of who we are.
I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I do want to shift gears for a second. We've talked about all the history and the cultural impact, but what about the business side of things?
Oh, yeah, of course. We can't forget about that. These are two of the most valuable sports franchises in the world.
Right. It's big business.
Huge. Marketing, media coverage, global reach. There's a whole other level of competition going on there.
Definitely. I bet that just adds fuel to the fire, too. Like, each team is constantly trying to outdo the other, not just on the field, but in the boardroom, too.
Oh, 100%. It's like this constant push and pull, this drive to be the best, both on and off the field.
And it's not just about money either, right? It's about building a legacy, building a brand.
Mm-hmm.
And attracting those diehard fans.
Exactly. And it's fascinating to see how each team has approached that challenge, how they've marketed themselves over the years, how they've built those massive fan bases.
And how they've adapted to all the changes in the media landscape.
That too. It's like this high-stakes game of chess. They're constantly making moves and counter moves, trying to stay one step ahead.
I love that analogy. It's so true. So we've got the history, the culture, the social change, the big business. It's amazing how much is packed into this one rivalry.
It really is. It's like this microcosm of America itself.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
But, you know, amidst all these grand narratives, all these big picture ideas, let's not forget about the human element.
Of course not. At the end of the day, it's the players, the managers, the fans who bring this rivalry to life. It's their passion, their dedication, their heartbreaks, and their triumphs that make it so captivating.
That's what makes it real, you know?
For sure. And it's those unforgettable moments, those flashes of brilliance and heartbreak that really stick with us.
You know, like Kirk Gibson's home run in '88.
Yeah.
I still get chills thinking about it.
What a moment. Or how about Derek Jeter's flip play in the 2001 ALCS?
I mean, talk about legendary.
Right.
And for those who aren't familiar with all the baseball acronyms, that's the American League Championship Series.
Right. But you know what I mean. Those moments, they become stories that we pass down through generations.
And that's how legends are made.
Exactly. And those shared experiences are what fuel our passion for the game.
It's why we keep coming back for more, even when our team breaks our hearts.
Right. It's about more than just the wins and losses. It's about those moments of collective joy and despair that connect us as fans.
It reminds us why we love sports in the first place. It's about the drama, the competition, the unpredictability of it all.
Couldn't agree more. So for our listeners out there, we've taken you on quite the journey. We've explored the depths of this iconic rivalry, its history,
Its cultural significance.
its social relevance, and even its business side.
But like we said before, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover.
Think of it as a map. We've shown you the major landmarks, but now it's up to you to explore the rest of the territory.
Chart your own course through this amazing world. Uncover your own hidden gems.
And who knows, maybe your journey will reveal something new, something unexpected that changes your whole perspective.
On not just baseball, but on America itself. What a thought, right? But before we wrap up, I have one final question for you, our listener. If you could hop into a time machine and be a fly on the wall for just one Yankees-Dodgers moment, what would it be?
Wow, what a question. I mean, there are so many possibilities.
I know, right? Where do you even begin?
It's like, do you go back to the early days, see Babe Ruth launch one out of Yankee Stadium?
Or maybe witness Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier?
Or how about one of those classic World Series matchups? Like 1955 when the Dodgers finally took down the Yankees.
Ooh, or 77, Reggie Jackson,
Yeah.
Mr. October.
Now you're talking. So many iconic moments to choose from. But I think that's part of what makes this rivalry so special.
It's true. It's not just one moment. It's the whole tapestry of moments woven together over decades.
Exactly. And it's still going strong. It's like every season, there's potential for a new chapter to be written.
And that's what's so cool about sports rivalries in general, right? They're living, breathing things. They evolve with the times.
Absolutely. And this rivalry, it's had such a huge impact, not just on baseball, but on American culture as a whole.
We've been focusing on the U.S., but you know what's amazing? This rivalry, it has fans all over the world.
It's true. The Yankees and the Dodgers, they're global brands. They transcend borders.
It's a testament to the power of sports, I think. Like, no matter where you're from, you can understand the passion, the intensity of a rivalry like this.
I totally agree. There's something universal about it. It taps into our love of competition, our desire to see good versus evil play out on the field.
Or, pinstripes versus Dodger blue.
Right. Exactly. It's about those stories, those narratives that we create around these teams.
And the players become almost like larger-than-life figures. They represent something bigger than themselves.
They do. And I think that's another reason why this rivalry has endured for so long. It's about more than just the games. It's about the stories, the legends, the heroes and villains.
And those stories, they continue to inspire new generations of fans.
They do. And as you continue exploring this rivalry, remember, you're not just learning about baseball. You're delving into a piece of American history, a reflection of our culture.
Our values, our love of competition, it's all there.
And it's a story that's still being written, so stay tuned, folks.
Well said. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up our deep dive into the Yankees-Dodgers rivalry. It's been a wild ride.
It has. So much history, so much passion, so many stories to tell. But remember, folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole world of Yankees-Dodgers lore out there just waiting to be discovered.
So go explore. Do your own deep dive. Read those books. Watch those documentaries. Talk to those diehard fans. You won't regret it.
And who knows, maybe you'll uncover something new, something that changes your whole perspective on this amazing rivalry.
And that's what it's all about, right? Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep those questions coming. Because when it comes to the Yankees and the Dodgers, the story never truly ends.
Well said. And until next time, folks, keep those baseball caps on tight and those rivalries friendly.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.